All right, we're doing quads today, which is probably my most favourite day. So I'm going to walk you through what I do. Be prepared, it will render you unable to walk by the end of it. So when I do these, I like to elevate my heels a little bit just to improve my ankle flexibility a little bit more and help me drive my knees over my toes a bit further to maximise knee flexion to absolutely destroy the quads. As I always do with my big compounds, I go in with a warm-up set to practice the form and technique, and the squats in particular get used to getting nice and low. So recently I have actually dropped the weight on these to focus on getting nice and low. When it comes to the quads, you really want to prioritise getting as low as you can and flexing at the knee as much as possible, because that's where the quad is going to be the most active in the lengthened position. So when it comes to movements like these, I prefer to work in the 6 to 8 rep range. I find working up to 10 is a little bit too challenging for myself. So I've got 8 reps with that, and I feel like I had a couple more left in the tank. I'm going to up it a little bit. All right, time for round 2. I've added an extra 2.5 kilos, so if we can get 8 again. All right, I reckon we up it by another 2.5 for the final set. Well, I definitely fucking hurt a little bit more. Alrighty. Now, because I just love violence, after this we go ahead and do 2 sets of Bulgarian split squats. Let's go. As with any single leg movement, I do encourage having a rest between legs for 1 to 2 minutes, depending how intense your set was, to ensure you get optimal rest so that you can train each leg at the same intensity. All right, chucked another 5 kilos on because fuck it. But before I do my set, I actually wanted to have a quick chat about unilateral exercises. They are really good for building up your single leg or single arm strength or musculature if you do have an imbalance of some kind, which is very common when you have a dominant side. So when it comes to training unilaterally with a dominant side, always start with your weaker side and match the reps with your dominant side. So a common example is your left side being weaker because the left side is usually the non-dominant side. So if you are doing Bulgarians, for example, and you get in 6 reps with the left side, and then you do your right side and you could get 10 in, stop at 6 regardless. When it comes to an imbalance like that, you want to make sure that you are training your weaker side harder to help build it up and provide it with more stimulus to help build up that strength and build up that muscle to hopefully reduce that imbalance over time. Alrighty, next up we've got the leg press. So I'll go in with one warm-up set of 2 to 3 plates either side, depending how I'm feeling that day or what's already on the machine. And then I go into working sets. Again, focusing on getting as low as I can and prioritizing these flexions today or what's already on the machine. And then I go into working sets. Again, focusing on getting as low as I can and prioritizing these flexions. Alrighty, first working set at 160 kilos. Now I should mention that because I'm infinitely lazy with my training when I want to be, and I want to do calves, I can't bother setting it up. So, while I'm on the leg press anyway, I go ahead and do calf raises on here after my set of the actual leg press to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. All right, after all that's done, we're going to go ahead and train the quads in the shortened position using leg extensions. And that's about all there is to it. Get through this entire workout, push yourself really hard, and you will absolutely blast your quad and get yourself a nice, sexy quad pump. I've done this exact workout or some very similar variation of this for a very, very long time, and I feel like my quads have never been more blown up or defined as they are now. So give this a try, see how you go. Remember, push yourself to your motherfucking limits. Your body needs a reason to grow, and if you're just taking it easy, you're not going to have that reason to grow. Push yourself hard, cry a little bit, waddle out of the gym like a penguin, and you will absolutely see your quads blow up.